haven't got my hands on one of these yet, mostly because of financial constraints, but the Asus ROG Ally is yet another Steam Deck competitor. Now, if memory serves, there is the Logitech competitor, which is basically a cloud gaming device, and it's pretty cool. This actually may be a little bit better overall because it uses Windows 11. I'm not 100% sure if it'll be Windows 12 compatible since that's recently been announced as a thing. But it should be a little better because it is Windows based. Doesn't mean it's going to have anything. Asus isn't going to let the likes of no or Valve have the handheld gaming market to themselves. Quite honestly, I love that they announced this on April 1st. It has a 7-inch touchscreen, but it's a 16:9 ratio 1080 display with 120 Hz refresh versus the Steam Deck's 1610 that only manages 80p. Yeah, that is one of the drawbacks of the Steam Deck is the resolution really isn't that good unless you plug it into something. It's narrower, thinner, and slightly lighter. I'm actually looking forward to this if I can get the money for one, but I don't know. Release dates haven't been said anything, but they're assuming it's going to be about $300. The thing is this actually looks pretty cool, and a lot of my gaming these days, if I'm not streaming to you guys, is done on the move. Like, I lay on the couch and play with my Steam Deck a lot. And it's nice to see competitors in this marketplace. I would love to get my hands on one of these, but I am not big enough to get sent a review copy by no means, so that's out of the question. Jackie would love to have been said one. Jackie would love a lot of things right now that Jackie's not getting. I honestly think that it's good that we're seeing competition in the handheld PC market, and I don't really have much to say on this. I wish OBS had a pause feature because, I mean, I know people that are complaining about it because, well, obviously, my big PC. Dude, it's cool. Your big PC's still going to be there. I'm not going to sit here and scream that, well, your big PC is a bad thing. But we have more in Blizzard news. And that's literally what I meant to pull up. Instead, I had to go re-pull it up through Opera. Yeah, I use Opera GX. Don't judge me. They don't sponsor me is why I don't show anything. Yeah, go away, Ground. Your first... I said go away, Ground. Asshole. Activision settles with the Justice Department over limiting esports players' salaries. The suit claimed that the Competitive Balance Tax Act has an unlawful salary cap for players in the Call of Duty and Overwatch leagues. The U.S. Department of Justice is suing Activision Blizzard because claims the publisher instituted an anti-competitive self-salary cap for players in its Call of Duty and Overwatch esports leagues. The publisher has since agreed to settle the suit, which generally means the settlement was cheaper than going through the lawsuit, and we actually fucked up, guys, and we got caught. So, Blizzard's been under a lot of fire lately, and you wonder why they really need Microsoft to buy them out. The complaint details that the two leagues called a competitive balance tax. Under the tax, if one of the franchise teams paid its players over a limit imposed by Activision Blizzard, the team would be fined and have the fee redistributed to the other non-offending teams. In theory, competitive balance tax was to prevent richer, better resource teams from gobbling up the best talent with high salaries, i.e. what I call the 2023 Boston Uprising rule. But it seems that in practice, this was used to deflate wages for all players overall. According to the filing, yeah, so basically Blizzard's leagues or Activision Blizzard had set up their leagues in a way that, well, basically made competitive salaries pointless, which means that all the big time players were pretty much making the same. Given, I don't know how that works with sponsorship deals, but hey, whatever. I'm just a dumb neko on the internet. I don't even have a sponsor. I was offered a sponsorship by Raid Shadow Legends, but I don't really play the game, so I don't know if that was a good one or not. The DOJ press also contains the terms for the settlement's content decree, which prohibit Activision Blizzard from imposing any kind of tax or salary cap in the future. And that's actually a good thing, because competitive sports leagues need to be like competitive sports leagues, I suppose. Activision and Blizzard had already ended the tax before the settlement in 2021. It discontinued the midst of an invest. When haven't they been investigated by the Department of Justice Joe Christinat, spokesman for Activision Blizzard, commented on the suit in an email to Verge. We always believed, and still believe, that the competitive balance tax was lawful. It did not have an adherence to impact on the players' salaries. The tax, however, was never levied, but the leagues voluntarily dropped it from our rules in 2021. However, that is a thing there, because this wouldn't be a legal suit if you ever didn't use it. Now, I could understand where that comes from, but I'm not 100% sure that's what you mean by it's a good idea. In 2022, Wolf reported that settlement talks between Activision Blizzard and the DOJ had broke down. With today's suit and Activision Blizzard's subsequent settlement, it seems like the publisher wants to avoid any complications in its pending acquisition by Microsoft, which already fought with accusations of anti-competitive behavior. The reason Activision Blizzard needs Microsoft to buy them out, and the reason this is such a big deal, and a lot of people don't realize this, Activision Blizzard has about 20 lawsuits against them right now, which is why they absolutely need Big Daddy Microsoft to come in with that money cock and, well, whip that money cock around. Wish somebody whipped some money cock around with me. That'd be amazing. Jackie could use a little bit of cash influx. Did you know you could donate to me? I didn't either. Yeah, even on these videos, because a lot of times I use Mercury to keep up with updating links and stuff in the in the bottom. Well, at least on YouTube. It doesn't work anywhere else. But yeah, that's about all I got. That Asus ROG Ally thing looks pretty cool. I hope I can get my hands on one, but right now money is a bit tight, and quite honestly, I'm working my ass off for next to nothing. But love you guys, mean it. Please like, subscribe, share on YouTube, comment on everything, Rumble or whatever that's called on Rumble, because all of my content goes up on Rumble now. And remember, I actually do Rumble exclusive content because YouTube can suck up all the dicks. Anyways, I've been Jackie. Love you guys. Mean it. Bye.